Nicole, when was the last time you actually listened to your gut?
I always do, because nutrition in midlife is so important. And we know that there's a lot of misleading health advice out there. And most of what we're taught about food is wrong. Did you know that Big Food even pays TikTok influencers to say that ultra-processed foods are healthy when they're not?
I actually find that shocking, but it's no wonder that 1 in 8 people globally, that's over 1 billion people, are living with obesity.
So our sponsor Zoe understands that our health is suffering and that it's time we listened to our gut.
They make your gut health their business. And as we've learned in over 5 years of doing podcasts, gut health is key to overall health.
Your Zoe membership starts by testing your gut health, and it's backed by one of the world's largest microbiome databases and most scientifically advanced at-home gut health tests. Zoe gives you proven science whenever you need it.
Listen, we know better than anyone else, being in the self-care space, that the start of every new year is noisy with loads of health advice that's often full of hot air and rubbish. But Zoe is the solution that you can trust.
Zoe is the science and nutrition company leading a movement to transform the health of millions. And Zoe membership has been proven by a randomized controlled trial, giving you the solutions to listen to your gut, make smarter food choices, and change your health for life.
Go to Zoe.com and find out what Zoe membership could do for you. And because you listen to 40ish, you can use the exclusive code 40ish10 to get 10% off membership. As a Zoe member, you'll get an at-home test kit and personalised nutrition programme to help you make smarter food choices that support your gut. That's Zoe.com. Use code 40ish10 at checkout. Trust your gut. Trust Zoe.
At T-Mobile, our critical mission is providing unparalleled 5G coverage for when connectivity is mission critical. Introducing T-Priority, America's best 5G network experience for first responders, even in times of congestion. More capacity, faster speeds, better coverage. T-Priority from T-Mobile, built for tomorrow's emergencies, ready today. Discover more at t-priority.com.
For qualifying organizations on eligible rate plans, coverage not available in some areas and may be impacted by emergencies.
Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? Well, with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills. Wait, did I say job title yet? Get started today and see how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
This episode is sponsored by Zoe.
Hello everyone, welcome to 40ish Unfiltered. I'm Nicole Goodman.
And I'm Laura Mishcon. This is the sidekick show to 40ish. We're dishing the juicy feedback, all your emails, your notes, your letters, and your meltdowns. And we love them.
We absolutely love them. We get so much pleasure and joy from it, don't we?
And the more embarrassing and awful they are, the more we enjoy them. And I don't mean that in a mean way. I just mean that it's so nice to know that we're all in
together.
the midlife space together.
Yeah.
Right?
We're all messing it up. We're all trying to put it back together. We're all trying to keep our shit together.
I'm still thinking about the lady who flashed her whole right tit to the DHL delivery driver
Oh,
last
if you didn't
week.
listen to that, that was on last week's episode of Unfiltered. So please go back and listen to it. She won the midlife meltdown
She won
of the
the
week.
midlife meltdown. I think
Deservedly so.
I think I might win this week with mine.
Oh, you won't.
I might.
Okay. Come on.
Spill it. It's sensitive. It's a sensitive subject. It is, Nicole. Don't give me that face.
Because you wouldn't bring something sensitive.
I am bringing it. And do you know why I'm bringing it? Because I always feel like if something happens to you, you're never alone. Like it always happens to other people too. So
100%.
I'm bringing it. It is sunny this week.
It is finally sunny.
Right. And that is winner, chicken dinner.
Yep.
I couldn't be happier about the sun. Combined with the sun, I got given a magnifying mirror for my birthday so I could do my makeup because I'm blind now that I'm 47. I can't see a thing. And this magnifying mirror that I stick on my own mirror is brilliant. The combination of the sun and the magnifying mirror has caused me to see that essentially I once was a partially attractive woman and I am now James and the Giant Peach.
James and the Giant Peach?
I feel like there is fuzz on my face.
Okay.
Have you seen this fuzz? Have you seen it and noticed it and just not mentioned it to me? And don't lie.
No, because I'm too busy de-hairing my own face.
Do you ever
Most
look at me?
menopausal women are, by the way.
Do you ever look at me in the sunlight and be
Never.
like,
Never.
she's a little fuzzy?
Never.
And then I think,
yeah, that's all I do all day. I think, wow, she used to be such a partially attractive woman. Now she's
like-
just James and the Giant Peach.
do you feel like I once was a nectarine, smooth, but now I'm
you're
a
a peach.
fuzzy?
No.
Okay, and then I thought, oh, yeah, I'm imagining it.
I
It's not
think this
there.
mirror is not working for you, and I know you love it, and I know
do.
because you've been going on about it, and
Yeah.
but it's causing issues.
Okay, so now this realization has brought me to the next train of thought, which is like, I get served those weird face. I don't even know what they're called. I want to say
Tweezers?
razor, but it's
no.
not a razor.
No.
What is it? What's that thing called? A micro blade?
Blader? Microblade?
I don't know. I saw like Cat Farmer using one, and I was like, but
I
surely
feel
that's
like that is
just a
just
razor.
shaving your face.
Because every time I see them online, and obviously then you just get served them
Well,
constantly.
now we're all going to get served.
I
so
know we
thank you,
are.
Lauren.
But it's like it looks like a long toothpick
Yes,
with a little
yes.
blade. I'm like, you're just rebranding a razor for women. This is just a razor. I don't want to put a blade onto my face.
Also, I just feel like that would make the situation a lot worse.
And then there's those really weird women. They're not even like women, they're girls. They're like 20 and they put talcum powder all over their face so it shows up
no,
every
that spray, the spray, and
What
it
is
turns
that?
into a talcum powder.
Right. And then you can see every single little fluff.
Yeah.
And then they shave it all
Yeah.
off. What is that? Why are they doing that?
Well, that I reckon that would very quickly become a daily task.
They're
Don't
shaving
you?
their foreheads. So what I'm saying is, like, does one just live with the fuzz?
Yes.
One lives with the fuzz?
Yeah, because the fuzz is only in your magnifying mirror when the sun is shining.
Yeah,
Luckily,
yeah.
you live in a very dull, dreary country.
Thank
The
God.
sun rarely shines.
But the thing is, Ollie had his eyes lasered, so he can see everything. So what if he like wakes up in bed with me on a summer's morning and turns over and he's like, oh my God, why am I married to a peach?
I think there's worse things to be married to than a peach.
I don't.
He could say, yes,
It could be like a kiwi. That's worse.
well, there's worse things than fruit. Like, why am I married to? No,
But I don't want this, Nicole. What I'm saying is, my moan is, I don't want this.
Well, here you are. So you can resist it. And
Well, I
apparently,
can't resist it. It's here.
well, you are resisting because you don't want it.
I don't want it.
So-
Who wants it?
Apparently, the struggle is in the resistance.
Can you find me one middle-aged woman who does want this?
You could just get it waxed.
Don't be ridiculous. It's
Why?
because it's like white, tiny bit of down. You
Okay,
can't
so
wax
let it go then. Sorry.
That would
let
be
it go.
so
You are
weird.
not winning. I haven't even heard the listeners. I haven't read it. I don't know. No, this is not a thing.
It's a thing.
It's like when the sun shines and you can see the dust on certain things in your kitchen.
Oh yeah, when your windows look so dirty.
Yeah,
in the
but
spring.
actually, when the sun isn't shining, it's fine.
Okay, so
It's like that.
basically, what you're saying is it's fine as long as I don't move to a nice country.
I
Like,
think
don't move to
no,
Australia.
that is not what I'm saying.
What are you
I'm
saying?
saying is you are still a very attractive woman.
Thanks.
And this is fine.
Yeah.
And this is as much of an issue
Yeah,
to me
yeah.
that you thought my putting on weight was last week.
But you could lose the weight. I can't
You can.
not grow fuzz.
Yes, you can.
How?
No, you grow it, but you can remove it.
Do you remove it?
I don't remove fuzz. I haven't really noticed. Have I got fuzz?
I haven't looked. I'll have a look later if you want.
I mean, I do have to wax my upper lip and my eyebrows, facial hair.
it's not the same.
It's not the same. I'm just saying I do remove facial hair.
Okay, well, I'm not happy and I'm sharing it.
Okay, well, you know what I'm not happy about?
What?
This is mine now
Go
for the
on.
week. I have a new menopausal symptom.
Another,
And if,
another to add. You're
Another.
running the full gauntlet. So special.
I mean, it was like,
Wow.
we need to give one woman every
Everything.
single symptom. And
Everything.
also we need to make sure this woman can't resolve it with estrogen.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited to hear
Are
one that I
you?
haven't heard before.
Well, I did start talking about it last week.
go on.
My boobs.
Oh, we're back to the boobs.
My boobs are still
Yeah.
killing me. You know when you're very, very due on and you feel like you're about to explode.
It's the same as the first few weeks of pregnancy. It's like, don't go near my nipples. Oh my God, my boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
How many people do you say don't go near my nipples to?
Well, only my husband and also any children who belong to me.
How often does he go near your nipples?
That's none of your concern. Also, I'm not pregnant, so it's not relevant. You know when your kids are little and you're pregnant and they cuddle you and you're like, don't touch my boob.
I can't believe I just asked you that. Well, that is where I'm at. I had to double bra this morning. Okay? Double bra.
Wow.
Double bra. And then I have to wear the bras that are like, I can't forget underwire. I mean, just forget it. That is now a thing of the past.
This sounds like a lot of estrogen.
I think it might be a lot of estrogen, but then I thought I was due on.
Yeah.
So I thought I was getting my period. And also I was feeling very bloated. That might be the weight gain.
That might be why your trousers aren't doing up.
Right? And so I really felt like I was getting a period.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked like I was getting a period. It felt like I was getting a period. My mood was presenting like I was getting a period.
Do you know what?
Everything was pointing towards me getting a period.
Maybe you're getting a period.
I was praying for a period.
Yeah.
I mean, there wasn't one part of my day where I didn't think about and pray to get a period. You ever been there?
Yeah.
You are desperate.
Of course I've been there.
Desperate just for that bleed.
Yeah.
Please.
Of course I've been there.
Every minute, every time I go to the loo, please say,
let it come now.
Please say I've got my period. I actually prayed to God this morning. I said, please.
Dear God, it's me, Margaret.
Please just give me a period. I will feel so much better if I have a bleed.
But maybe it's coming. Maybe you're just going to get the motherfucker of all periods.
No period.
Maybe you should have kept that red dress.
There is no period. No period is coming. There's no sign of it. Apart from constant period pains and my boobs are about to explode.
Okay.
There is no period.
I hope you're not pregnant. The weight gain and
How
the
could I
sore
be
boobs.
pregnant?
I don't know, but the weight gain and the sore boobs, just saying.
How could I be pregnant?
I don't know.
I've got a coil. I can't be pregnant.
Yeah, it happens. I mean, it's very unlikely.
Especially when you're 48
We're very old.
and I haven't had a period that doesn't matter. No one needs to know that. Anyway, I was leaving my yoga class this morning. Yes, I went to a yoga class again this morning.
So not on brand, but okay.
Maybe it's a new brand.
Yeah, I'm not buying it.
Maybe
I'm not buying this shit for a second.
Very menopausal, sore-boobed woman needs something other than weightlifting. Maybe,
but you were just not namaste. It's just not.
I need namaste.
You need it, but it's just not who you are.
Anyway, as I was walking down the stairs after this lovely yoga class, the yoga teacher, I don't even know why I was telling why did I tell the yoga teacher? I don't even know her very well. But he'd done a couple of her classes. I started telling her about my boobs.
You're telling the nation, so it's clearly
and I
a
said
thing.
to her, but we're sitting in a small room. You don't think anyone's actually listening.
They are. They're listening.
I started telling her about the double bra situation.
Right.
And I said, my boobs are just about to take over the world. I don't know what to do with them. And she said, such a yoga teacher response. She goes, how wonderful.
She goes, such a fucking yoga teacher response. I mean, it really
Who's
is.
in her 30s?
Oh, yeah. Fuck off. A monthly cycle with your fun monthly cycle.
Where you know where you're at and your period's going to come when you expect it.
And you could still get pregnant. Yep.
She said, how wonderful. I would love it if my boobs were taking over the world, so I had to wear 2 bras. I'm like, it didn't even occur to me to enjoy it. Didn't even cross my mind to think that this was a good thing.
But you're not saying they're bigger. You're just saying they're
hurting. No, they are so plump and big. They are like...
This is estrogen, my friend.
They are like watermelons.
Yeah, great. I'm so here for that. When we were on holiday a few weeks ago, Ollie was like, your boobs are big now. I was like, yeah, I know. It's because I'm fatter. Just keep on with the double bra. You have to get one of those M&S. You're going to get an M&S minimizer.
I used to have minimizers. That was all I had.
I would never. You used to minimise and I used to Gossard Wonder Bra. In fact, we had a lot of feedback about Marks and Spencer's.
Have we?
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Maybe we'll cut to a break and then come back with our M&S feedback. Hello everybody, if you are enjoying this episode, could we please request that you share it with a friend who you think could do with a laugh?
We would be so grateful. Thank you so much. And also, if you're really loving it, please rate and review it. Lauren, you know me, and you know when it comes to answering the listeners' dilemmas and when it comes to food, I always trust my gut. And I also trust Zoe, the leading science and nutrition company.
All the nutritionists that we've spoken to on Self-Care Club have highlighted just how much misleading information is out there when it comes to food. Things like the claims that you see on packaging that say things like low sugar or nothing artificial. These are often a sign to actually avoid these foods. Ever noticed a health claim on fresh fruit?
No, never.
Right, well, you get my point.
So it's completely understandable why there's so much distrust and wondering who you should turn to for accurate information.
Well, it's very simple. It's not a dilemma for us. We use Zoe.
Backed by one of the world's largest microbiome databases and most scientifically advanced at-home gut health tests, Zoe gives you proven science whenever you need it.
Go to Zoe.com and find out what Zoe membership could do for you. And because you listen to 40ish, you can use the exclusive code 40ish10 at checkout to get 10% off membership. As a Zoe member, you'll get an at-home test kit and personalised nutrition program to help you make smarter food choices that support your gut. That's Zoe.com. Use code 40ish10 at checkout. Trust your gut. Trust Zoe.
This episode is brought to you by Walmart. New beauty is in bloom at Walmart, and it's all about springtime radiance. From Drybar, Tula Skincare, and hundreds more available online, Walmart has the premium brands you want and this season's on-trend products for flawless, glossy hair and hydrated skin. Big name beauty brands? Check. The things you love? Check. Find trending spring beauty and all you need to look and feel gorgeous at Walmart, on app and online.
Are your ulcerative colitis symptoms proving difficult to manage? Tremfya guselkumab can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. At 1 year, many patients taking Tremfya achieved clinical remission, and some patients also achieved endoscopic remission. Individual results may vary. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Ask your doctor if Tremfya can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more or visit tremfyaradio.com.
I was never really a runner. The way I see running is a gift, especially when you have stage 4 cancer. I'm Anne. I'm running the Boston Marathon, presented by Bank of America. I run for Dana-Farber Cancer Institute to give people like me a chance to thrive in life, even with cancer.
Join Bank of America in helping Anne's cause. Give if you can at BofA.com/supportAnne. What would you like the power to do? References to charitable organizations is not an endorsement by Bank of America Corporation. Copyright 2025.
So, we had a whole discussion about M&S. Is it good? Is it not? Your sister with the leopard print viral genes, all of this. People have got a lot to say about M&S, more than they have to say on many subjects. I mean, this went on and on and on. I have just bought 2 pairs of the £19.50 high-waisted jeggings that Kate Middleton is always wearing. Game changer. They're fabulous.
Hold on, what?
Yep.
High-waisted?
Jeggings.
Oh, they look like jeans.
Jean leggings.
I don't know how I feel about them.
She says, game changer, they're fabulous. I'm 5'4". I got extra short and they are the right length. Honestly, these retailers seem to think that British women are giants.
They do.
I'm 46 and I want to channel Winkleman rather than my 64-year-old Auntie Bev.
Yes. But Winkleman in traitors.
Yeah, Winkleman in traitors, totally, with the slight Scottish tilt to the wardrobe.
Yeah.
But they are very good for my mum uniform of a blazer and skinny trousers. Skinny, by the way, yes, I know I'm stuck in 2008. Now, because I love to do my research, I had a look into these M&S £19.50 jeggings.
Yeah.
And I will tell you, they come in 8 colourways, 8, and they have had...
Jeggings, though?
Yeah.
How can they come in 8 different colourways
They
if
do.
they're supposed to be jeans?
Well, they come in 8 colourways. What do you want me to tell you? Talk to M&S about it.
Well, what are the colours?
Like,
there must be like a dark
indigo,
wash.
dark, light. But then there's like
Black.
cream, black, taupe, biscuit, khaki.
Biscuit?
Anyway,
I reckon Jackie would go for biscuit.
They have had over 11,000 reviews, these jeggings.
Right.
I'm just saying, they are popular.
But what are the reviews?
No, people love them.
Oh, right.
They're wild for them. So that's that.
I could see your mum in those.
Yeah, my mum's...
Because she's very tiny, your mum.
Tiny. Someone else said, M&S is like an inverse Zara. In Zara, you pick something up, not sure, but it's life-changing when you put it on. M&S looks amazing, should be amazing, but somehow just isn't.
I think I agree with that. There's always it's like what you said about their shoes. It's always just a degree off.
2 degrees off.
Yeah.
Let's make an amazing pair of shoes and then fuck it up by 2%.
Yeah, but I find that with a lot of their things, apart from their lingerie.
Yeah, well, that came into it. Love their clothes, always shop there, have loads of their clothes and shoes. Well, okay, sorry about the shoes. I'm not trusting you there. Someone else said, very underrated. They are, on the most part, classy. The only issue is lack of slim fit for men. Okay.
Good feedback. I also don't care about the slim fit for men.
Well, men care.
I know, but I don't need to care about that. I've got enough to care about.
That's true. Best knickers. Absolutely.
They are the best knickers.
Absolutely. Nowhere else can even compete.
Actually, I say that. I don't wear their knickers.
I do.
Of course you do. You are such an M&S underwear kind of person.
Such an M&S slut. Someone else said, I am 44 and I still feel too young to wear M&S.
I agree. I've only just realised, I sort of like peeked my head above the parapet and I'm like, okay, maybe I'll start looking at this now.
There are some haters as well.
Come on.
Middle-aged, middle English, middle class.
Yep. I think so.
And then this one. M&S might as well stand for middle and safe. That
is brilliant.
There was some statistic that a ridiculous number of people, like 98% of the population, have at least one item of M&S underwear.
Was it started by like a Mr. Marks and a Mr. Spencer's?
Oh, I did actually know this entire story. You know that's the sort of thing I would know. And I can't remember.
But it must have been. It's like Selfridges was started by Mr. Selfridge.
I don't know about the M&S background. I'm not sure. Probably yes. But
if anyone knows,
it was St. Michael, wasn't it, to begin with?
But it's not now, and it hasn't been for a long time.
I don't know. I don't know, and it's now annoying me that I don't know. But I'm sure I could Google it. But I'm not going to.
It's like H&M.
Yeah.
Was it Hennes and Moritz? Mr. Hennes, Mr. Moritz, Mrs. Hennes, Mrs. Moritz?
Definitely wasn't Mrs. Was it? I wish it was, but it just wasn't, was it?
I don't think so.
No. And then we got a little bit of feedback. Remember quite a few weeks ago we were talking about Facebook Marketplace?
Yes, and the selling.
And how people are weird and annoying.
Yes.
So someone wrote in with their story, this is my most amusing Facebook Marketplace sale. A really cute, good condition GLTC book trolley with a cat face. You know, like this?
Yeah, I know exactly what she's talking about.
A guy turns up to collect it within an hour of listing it. And while he's making the bank transfer on the doorstep, I said, I'm sure your toddler will love this. And he tells me he has no kids. It's for his cat to play in and be pulled around in. Nuts.
No.
Yes.
No.
That was what she said.
Oh, no. I would do that for Miley, my dog.
No, you fucking wouldn't. You would do many things for Miley, but you wouldn't pull her around in a book trolley with a dog face on it. You wouldn't. You wouldn't. And if you did, you have to find a new podcast partner. No.
Why?
Because it's weird.
Why is it weird?
To pull your dog around in a trolley? Unless it's paraplegic. And if so, have it put down. End of story.
Oh, blimey.
You know there's a woman, do you know the woman in Brent Cross who always pushes her Yorkshire Terrier around in a buggy?
No.
She's completely bats. Like, you can tell she's one of those very, very, very special mad women. She's always in some form of animal print, hat, earrings, mad hair. And she pushes a pink baby buggy with a Yorkshire Terrier in it. She's
like... be her. Listen, if I get any more menopausal symptoms, I might be her.
I'll have you put down.
I think that's where we're going.
Really?
I don't know.
No.
this menopause is kicking my ass. It's kicking my ass.
Sorry, but it's still no excuse to pull your dog around in a book trolley.
I just don't think that's the worst thing I've ever heard. I really don't. And he obviously loves his cat, and maybe he's very lonely.
You know what? If he behaves like this, he's going to remain very lonely.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
We don't really have a meltdown, do we? But we have had so many lovely emails.
We really have.
Coming in. And if you want to email us about anything, to share with us what you've got from the show or something that you want to share with us, a moan, a rant, whatever, it doesn't matter. We just want to hear from you. hello@40ish.co.uk. This is from Katie. And she says, hello, Lauren and Nicole. Or Nicole and Lauren. I just wanted to say how much I'm enjoying your show. Thank you, Katie. I'm 34 and recently feel a bit anxious about getting older. Well, so does Lauren.
I feel anxious about it, and I'm 47, and you know there's a lot to be anxious about. So, so yeah, you're in the peak. Enjoy it.
The menopause isn't amazing, I'll be honest, but the only other side of not getting older is not getting older. So
yeah, but like really enjoy being 34 because 34 is amazing.
You know what? I wasn't having such an amazing time at 34.
I loved my 30s.
I had two very, very little children. I found it really hard.
I really enjoyed it.
And listening to you both is a reminder that life and fun does not end at 40.
No, it doesn't.
God, it doesn't.
Well,
For some reason, I decided to listen to the show from the beginning and I'm nearly caught up. I just listened to the episode where you discussed the period massage and husbands buying tampons. Oh.
Do you remember?
Yeah, I do. It really enraged me. And was reminded of an incident from 2021. Basically, there was a video on Instagram, if you haven't heard this show, where the husband was massaging the woman's hips throughout her bleed.
And he was like topless and gorgeous.
And so was she.
And
she was stunning. The whole thing just fucked me
off.
Because my husband barely says hello some days. Rather than knowing what I need massage-wise. I had been dating my now husband for a year when I tested positive for COVID. As we lived on opposite sides of London, he invited me to his flat to self-isolate. We ordered a Sainsbury's shop, and when it arrived, lots of things were wrong or missing, including my tampons. Except they weren't missing. My husband put them in the dried goods because he thought they were boxes of spices. Oh my God, she attached a picture for our amusement. My girlfriends remarked afterwards that a tampon could be useful in absorbing excess liquid in cooking. I've yet to try this, but have a nice day. Love, Katie.
Thank you, Katie.
Wow, he'd obviously never lived with a woman before.
No, he hadn't. But he does now.
He does now.
Listen, he unpacked the shopping, so points awarded to him.
No, fuck that. What is with you?
She had COVID.
She had COVID.
Oh, yeah.
She was ill.
Yeah.
I'll assume he has 2 arms and 2 legs and he's perfectly capable of doing that.
Do you know what I really
Let's
want to
not
know?
reward men with a fucking medal for putting the milk in the fridge. That doesn't help it at all.
Do you know what I want to know now? Now that they are married,
yeah,
and have been for some years, and she doesn't have COVID, and she's not self-isolating, and there isn't the romance of being shacked up together in his flat on the other side of London, does he still unpack the shopping? Or is he like, oh... You
know, she's also 34
yeah.
and people have come out of your generation and it is a little bit...
My generation. Oh yeah, I'm a year younger than Nicole, but I'm in a separate older generation to her generation. What you're saying is she's married to probably married to someone of her own-ish age. And so he understands things like, unpacking shopping, people with penises can do that too.
Yeah.
Those men sound great.
My husband does unpack the shopping.
Does he?
Yeah. If I'm not there, yeah.
If you're not there.
Yeah. I heard it.
If I'm hospitalised, my husband does it.
He does unpack the shopping. He also empties the dishwasher. This morning, this was classic.
Apart from the Tupperware, as previously discussed.
I come in from the gym and it's like 8:20. All the kids had gone off to school. And I noticed that the dishwasher had actually, in fact, been emptied.
Wow.
So I said, oh, the dishwasher's been emptied. He goes, yeah, I did it.
Brilliant.
I'm like, okay. And I carried on and I was making my breakfast. And he goes, aren't you just so happy that you've come home and the dishwasher was emptied and you didn't expect that, did you? You didn't expect it to all be emptied and all be done and blah, 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 blah. Aren't I wonderful? And I'm like, you know what? It is not a big deal that you emptied the dishwasher. I said, thank you. You're not getting anything else from me like a fucking medal because quite frankly, It's not so amazing that you emptied the dishwasher. Get over yourself.
He was basically expecting for you to strip off there and then in the kitchen in thanks and reward for this.
I think he was.
Yeah. Do you know what? I actually would be so happy if I came home and the dishwasher was emptied.
I was happy, but I need to like massage his ego for 10 minutes about the
just
dishwasher.
The more you encourage, it's like with a puppy. The more you encourage them with these things, the more you give them a treat. When they do a good thing, they do more of the good thing and less of the bad thing. We've got two bits of feedback that I had to share. This was so sweet. Are you ready?
Ready.
Good afternoon to you two. This is for Nicole, as I know Lauren won't read this because she sent it on Instagram.
Love it.
Ironically, I did read it. And,
did you tell her or did you just ignore her?
You know what? You'd ignored it since Friday.
I'd ignored it.
Yeah.
I'd ignored it. How do you know you didn't ignore? I don't ignore things.
I didn't even know it was there, but I saw it.
No, I don't ignore. You ignore.
It hadn't been read, but it made me laugh.
Oh, it hadn't been read?
No.
Oh, so I hadn't ignored it.
You hadn't seen it.
Okay. So let's start this again.
Yeah.
I hadn't ignored it.
No, you hadn't seen it.
I hadn't read it.
I didn't know how you'd missed it because you're normally very quick to see a message and reply. But we'd both not seen it.
Okay.
Or read it.
Was it Friday, did you say?
Yeah, Friday.
I'd had a very busy weekend.
Yeah, you did have a very busy weekend. Anyway, I happened to see it, so that made me laugh. This is for Nicole because I know Lauren won't read this.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
They're obviously a big listener of the show.
Yeah. I wanted to say a massive thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
I live in Portugal, and over the last 4 weeks, I've been doing 3-hour round trips from my home in Bagao to Faro for my radiotherapy treatments. I was diagnosed with stage 1 breast cancer, had a lumpectomy and now radiotherapy. I have a crispy tit, but only 2 treatments left.
Oh.
You two have made me laugh out loud in the car. I'm sure I look like a nutter. Keep doing what you do. I will continue to listen. P.S. Can you tell everyone who listens to check those boobs? Men too.
Yes.
Early detection is imperative to get a great outcome like mine. Love, Sharon.
Oh, Sharon.
Love it.
Sharon, I am so delighted that your treatment is going well and that you are doing well. And I am so tickled pink that we get to keep you company on that journey. That is an incredibly humbling email.
And I'm so happy to get that.
And I'm so proud of Lauren for reading it.
I know. I was proud of myself.
Yeah. So there you go, Sharon. You never know. Some
never
lucky
know.
person.
Miracles do happen.
But did you actually reply to her? I bet you didn't.
I totally did.
Did you?
Actually, Sharon told me that she has now finished her treatments and she is about to go to New Zealand to visit some family.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Sharon. And I hope that you are investing in lots of lovely self-care for yourself because you deserve it.
Yeah. So we're ending on that today rather than a meltdown.
That is our show. That's our Unfiltered this week. We'll be back on Thursday with another show. Now, remember, if you want to be in touch, the email is hello@40ish.co.uk. hello@40ish.co.uk. Please be in touch. We love hearing from you. You can DM us on Instagram. Lauren even reads them sometimes.
I do.
No, not Self-Care Club Pod. That's our other podcast.
That's our other one.
At 40ish.podcast, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Come and follow us. Make sure you're following us everywhere. Come and be part of our subscription on Apple Podcasts as well, because you get all shows ad-free, including Self-Care Club.
Yeah. And early access.
I said early access.
Did you? I'm saying it again.
I ballsed it up, so it's fine that you didn't hear me say it, but I think that was the first thing I said.
Okay. I can't hear anything over your huge boobs. They're absorbing all the noise in the room. I'm dazzled by them. They're distracting me. Put another bra on.
I could put... I'm having to sleep in a bra.
Oh my God.
Yes, they are so painful.
I'm very sorry.
Are you, though?
I am.
Are you?
Yeah.
Just need a period.
Okay.
That's just... The highlight of this whole episode is I just need a period.
Special. So special.
You love that.
See you on Thursday.
Bye.
Hi, I'm Grace, host of Red Rum True Crime podcast. These cases focus on the true victims of crime. Why not jump in at episode 114, the tragic murder of Jasmine and Aaliyah? The main suspect in this case gave an extremely bizarre interview to a number of press reporters whilst he was drunk and reportedly high. He speaks about an awful lot on camera and has this completely inappropriate laughing and chuckling response when talking about the case. He may even have thought he was going to get away with the double murder he'd been accused of, but what he didn't know was that 2 undercover officers were on their way to catch him out, and he easily and willingly took the bait. You can find us wherever you get your podcasts. Just search Red Rum True Crime. That's Red Rum, murder backwards, REDRUM True Crime.